Paradigm here, and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green. Here we go again! I'm gonna keep battling people, earning sweet dollars and experience. Watch out for live wires. What? Are you telling- well, if there's live wires out here, you should probably get most of these people- oh, I forgot 2 antidote. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. And I'm gonna use them anyways. Oops. That's alright. No major harm done. The Ember should take care of all of this nonsense. And Tilly's is much happier now that he's had something to drink. Should we bring that? Switch Pokemon again. Switch back out to Ponyo! It is very important that we get Ponyo into a Gyarados. Oh, this has been such a grind. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used Ignatius. Oh, that's alright. We'll heal you up. Don't worry about it, Ignatius. You're okay. I know. It kind of sucks, but hey. Look what I got for you! A magical potion! I'm super excited to be done with recording for today. Not because I don't want to be recording, but because my housemate and I are going to bike down to one of my... oh, I missed. Oh, I hurt myself. We're going to bike down to one of my favorite restaurants in Fargo, West Fargo. Well, I guess the metro area, because there's one in Moorhead too. Jail Beers, which is it's a bar with burgers. They have a ton of beers on tap. I don't drink beer. At least not many. I do enjoy a good sour ale, but I'm really bad at hops and at bitter flavoring. So beer just usually isn't my thing, but their burgers, literally probably the best burgers I've ever eaten in my entire life. I've eaten a lot of burgers, but I love them so much. So good. And since this will be my last night in Fargo for the weekend, we're going to spend some time together, bike out to the restaurant together, and then head on in for a delightful meal. And then after I've stuffed my face full of delightful ground beef and whatever else I stuffed my face with, we will bike on back home. And hopefully I will not die on the way. Oh dear. Shoot, this is a bit of a pickle. We're just gonna let Terabyte hang out for... because Terabyte can't do anything. I mean, other than freaking Fury Swipes, and that's not worth my time or my effort. Alright, let's use a Super Potion on Ignatius. Quit your Sonic Booming. You're annoying me. I'm splitting the XP down even further, but I just... it's just gonna have to be that way. It's that stupid poisoning. God, I made a huge error by not handling that. Really, really did. That's alright. All good now! Yay! Oh, hey. Level 19. 1 level remains. Alright, that's good stuff. Now we'll take some... whoa, you spark plug! Weren't you just warning me about, you know, live wires and shit? Like, it seemed like you were actually trying to do something good. Okay, let's do that. And let's do that. And there we go! Cured of my poisoning. Alright, now everything is back to normal. Oh, I was gonna sell that revive, because I can't actually use it. Hey dude, are you gonna fight me? Yep. Many trainers! Win, lose, or draw! This must be another gamer. Yep. What's in the cup? What's in the cup? Pokemon! Switch out into Vinny! Legit champion of this entire playthrough so far. I'll have to do a double check and see what level his last move that I want him to learn will be, because I am going to get myself a Leaf Stone for Vinny at some point. Switch back into Ponyo. Ah, this will be so worth it when Ponyo is a Gyarados. I swear it'll be worth it. Aw, Horsey! I love Horsey an awful lot. Back in the day when I was really young and sort of just getting to know Pokemon, before I actually got the video game, we had some card game, and we actually got to watch a little bit of the anime because we had a couple of VHSs with the anime episodes on it, and one of them was the episode where Misty gets her Horsey, the Tentacool and Tentacruel episodes. And I fell in love with her Horsey. I thought it was just the cutest little thing. But then again, I've always really loved aquatic life. Growing up, I actually wanted to be a marine biologist. And I made that life decision when I was in the 6th grade after we went to SeaWorld. And not because I saw the dolphins or the Shamu show, but we got to see the manatees being rehabilitated there. And the way that they had it set up was you would walk over this sort of bridge platform, and you'd look down at all of the manatees, and you'd see their backs, and their backs were all scarred up from getting run over by speedboats. And then you go down, and they tell you about the manatees and how motorists in Florida aren't careful enough about them, and they end up getting run into by the speedboats, and it was such an awful story. And then we got down into the like sort of underwater area for the whole thing, and it was like this great big huge circular tank that you sat in the middle of, and then all the way around you was the tank and the manatees, and they were just the most beautiful things I had ever seen in my whole life. I fell in love, and that intense love for manatees actually continued to fuel me well into my high school days. My freshman year of high school, I actually placed at the state speech competition with a speech to persuade on saving the manatees. And it wasn't until I started really thinking about what I wanted to do for college, and I had looked at programs in Florida for marine biology and things like that, but I realized that if I wanted to get involved with that sort of thing, really, I hate this, I was gonna have to start doing things like dissecting a manatee, and I couldn't bear the thought of that. It was it was so awful in my mind that I decided that it just probably wasn't the right path for me. And sometimes I still wonder if I made the right choice, or if I should have given it my best shot and, you know, seen where it took, I should have seen where it took me. Seen is such a weird verb. And I didn't, and that's a little bit sad for me sometimes still, but it was a really good passion for me, and it fueled a love for marine creatures that I still have today. So, there's your story time for this particular episode. There was once a time when Paradigm wanted to be a marine biologist and save the manatees. Alright, we're gonna finish up this battle. I think we might actually get through this route here. Because I think we probably battled pretty much everybody that's hanging out on this particular route now. Because I've been all over here. Oh, no, there's another kid here. Hey, you! Small child! Small child! There you go. My puppers is laying next to me and he was dreaming and twitching funny. Goober butt. My fluff nugget. He's a little bit distressed because I am heading out for New York and I've been packing. And anytime the suitcase comes out, he starts to stick to me like glue. Poor thing. He'll be fine. He's not going to be alone. My housemate is still here. Everything is going to be just fine. I'm always very, very thankful for Ross when I take off for any length of time, because I have a number of pets, and pet chores are not a small part of my life. I mean, Antilles gets walked 3 times a day. My cats, you know, the cat box has to be scooped daily. The cats and the dog both get fed twice daily. My aquarium has to have water added to it every 3rd day or so during the summer when water is evaporating and things like that, and then they have to be fed every other day. My hedgehog needs to be fed every day. So there's a lot of work involved in the amount of pets that I have accumulated. Ah, Jesus. Reminded me I hate hyperfangs. So we are very thankful for Ross and his willingness to take on my pet chores while I am away for a day to a few days. Where are we at here for experience? Ugh. I don't even think we're gonna get to Gyarados in this episode. I'm so sorry! I really wanted to get to Gyarados in this episode. It's so distressing. Ba-doop. Let's not. Oh, that was not nearly as much as I wanted it to be. Probably Fury Swipes you. There's much less hyperfanging than I was expecting here. That was the way to handle it. Yeah! And down it goes! Sweet. We're coming up on the close of this episode, but I really want to finish getting through this route. I feel like... Okay, so this is the last guy. So we'll fight him and grab whatever's in that Pokeball up in the corner there. And then I shall complete the episode. Hello, Gamer Dirk. Oh no, you have Voltorb. I'm not afraid of him at all. Ponyo is, though. Ponyo wants nothing to do with your Voltorb. Terabyte, however, will eat your Voltorb for breakfast. Maybe lunch. It's about dinner time, actually. Supper? Do you guys have supper or dinner? Like, it's a super regional thing, I know. Oh my god, I don't even care about this conversation anymore because Ponyo just reached level 20. Oh, we're just gonna switch straight into freaking Ignatius on this one and just go to town. Because nothing matters anymore. Literally nothing else matters in my life in this moment, other than that I have officially gotten myself a Gyarados in a Nuzlocke run. Ah! Get out of here, Magnemite. I have important things to do. Time's up! Time's up! Yes! 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 Oh, yes! Oh my god! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so excited! Yeah! Hey, Gyarados! Hello, Gyarados! You're the best! I have now learned Bite! And we should very rapidly teach him Water Pulse. So that he's got a water-type move to add to his repertoire. There we go. Bloop. Alright. Sweet. Well, that's the episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure that you hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Remember that we are pushing to my first 100 subscribers, because at that point in time I will celebrate with a recording of a horror game, which will be fabulous for everyone involved. And as always, remember guys, this is a game, so do try to have a little bit of fun.